Ever wondered just how do you become a racing car driver? The path to becoming an F1 driver varies. If your family is wealthy, you could buy a car, as 50s race legend Sir Stirling Moss did, or if you are seriously cashed up, you could buy a team. Though most F1 pilots reel on talent and possess exceptional personal qualities that have put them ahead of the pack. Besides the long hours spent honing their skills behind the wheel, drivers have lightning-quick reactions and are able to stay cool under pressure and have a high level of fitness. The local suburban karting track is where all the excitement of competition starts for a lot of would-be Formula One drivers. This is exactly how a long list of very successful F1 pilots started out. Some of the past champions of the karting world include Barrichello, Prost, Alonso, and of course the famous Schumacher brothers. For a young hopeful, this is a relatively inexpensive way of proving whether they have what it takes to be competitive in the much more costly world of Formula Motor racing. In addition, karting offers the best place to learn the rules of the track. Here, a beginner can obtain first-hand experience of race conditions and gain an understanding of basic principles like handling and braking. From there, if you are winning races, you can progress to open-wheeler events like Formula 3 and Formula 3000. These competitive classes attract more money through sponsorship, and the cars are surprisingly fast to drive. Becoming a test driver for a Formula One team is another option. Some current drivers first hone their skills testing for the top teams. Here a driver can develop race strategies through continual laps as they learn the nuances of each track on the circuit. In the past, another avenue to enter racing was from an engineering background, but drivers like Jack Brabham and Bruce McLaren are long gone. Today, a successful driver's vocation usually involves publicity and television appearances, testing, and the pleasant task of watching their bank balance grow. Back in the 1950s and 60s, Grand Prix drivers combined sports cars with drives in touring and GT cars. The majority of their income derived from a retainer, appearance money, and prize money. In his prime, Sir Stirling Moss was reported to earn as much as a surgeon would each year. However, as the sport grew, so did the salaries for the drivers. Today's highest earners reportedly earn more than $100 million a year. If you don't think you can cut it in an F1 track but would still like to drive in a race car, why not try a racing school? Outfits like the AGS Formula One team in France offer enthusiasts the opportunity of driving a real Formula One car. The course is for the purist at heart who would like to progress from a manual 5-speed F3 car to a fully prepared Formula One beast complete with paddle gear shifts and a 650 HP Cosworth V8. Or for something more exotic and not necessarily sedate, German driving instructor Jens Siebold came up with the idea of a Ferrari driving school in order to encourage clients to get behind the wheel of a 400 horsepower engine, even if they had already passed their driver's license. In a bid to give confidence to young drivers, Siebold thought that they had sometimes needed a little more support and reassurance. So an extension to his standard driving program was the answer. He thought that it would be good to keep students after they were done with his driving school, and the appeal of a supercar like the Ferrari was just the thing. Jolanta Hierig was one of the students who wanted to take a spin in the Red Devil, with the galloping black stallion on its hood. And who knows, there may be another champion race driver at this very moment, competing in one of those fledgling events, just waiting for their moment of glory on the Formula One podium.